All right.
Hi.
Happy Thursday.
Hey, everybody, welcome.
All
Let us
right.
know where you're coming in from. If you're watching us live, drop in the comments where you're watching from, and we'd love to give you a shout out and say hello.
And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and drop us a hashtag replay. I'm going to be pulling this up here, make sure we can see all the comments live. Hey, Whitney, how are you? Good to see you today. Let's see here. And I just got to give a shout out, by the way. You know, when you run a group like this and you're building an organization, you're doing all this stuff on social media that Ruth and I do, you know, we've got obviously people who help us behind the scenes. And I just got to give a shout out to Donna because she has been helping out with this group and getting people in. And I've got to tell you that never since since the very beginning when we opened this group, has there been so few people waiting to get in. So Donna, I just want to give you a huge shout out and thank you so much for all your help. We appreciate you so much.
We do, Donna. Thank you so much. And guys, we are going to have an amazing training today on branding. Okay. So this is our 4-part series that we're doing today. So if you have team members that you feel maybe are struggling a little bit with social media, invite them to the group, or if they're in the group, tag them in this training and make sure they see it, because I guarantee you we're going to be dropping some golden nuggets that are really going to help you gain clarity on your branding today.
Absolutely. And I just want to give a shout out. First of all, I just got to say thank you, Luann. I appreciate that. I appreciate the congratulations. Thank you so much. But we've got Whitney, Luann, Gustavo. Let's see who else we got here. I got to go to my phone. We've got Lavon with us. We've got Gayla. We've got lots of countries on here. I love it. Love it. Love it. You know, I love that. Luann says, Donna is the bomb. So,
Absolutely.
So guys, as we're just making sure we got all of our technology here in order for today. Again, if you are joining us live, drop in where you're joining from. And if you are watching the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And like Ruth said, share this with people who you know who can use it. Because Ruth and I have had so many people reaching out to us. I mean, just so many people reaching out, wanting help. So guys, there are lots of people out there. Share the group. It's free for people. It's, jam-packed with value. So just share away. All right.
So let's dive in. So I'm going to show, I'm sharing my screen today. Is that right, Trish?
Yes, thank you. And yeah, we are going to dive in, guys, because we have got a lot that we are going to share with you guys today. But what we are going to be focusing on is how to define and attract your perfect prospect. So, what specifically that means, you've heard us in the past probably talk about an avatar, right? Well, that is who your perfect prospect is. It's your avatar. We're going to go into that a lot deeper today, but not only how to define how it is, but how you actually can go out and attract them on social media and what that's going to look like for you.
So our mission is to show you simple strategies to build your business on social media and attract qualified prospects to you. So if that sounds exciting, hit some of those love hearts, guys. Let's see if those love hearts hit.
So guys, in case we have not met, and it's so funny we say this every week, but we have so many new people coming into this group every week. We want to make sure everyone knows who we are here. But I'm Trish, this is Ruth. And we have been in network marketing for a combined 25 plus years. We build entirely online using social media. In fact, in our network marketing company, we are the only team who builds entirely online. We are both double comma marketing coaches. We feel mentally and physically on fire. We take care of ourselves. We work out. We eat well. We're doing all the right things, to keep ourselves not only looking young, but feeling young. We are both girl moms. And in the past 3 years, we have coached well over 3,000 struggling network marketers. So guys, we know what's working. We know it's not working. And we know how to help you have breakthroughs. We know how to help you figure out what you need to do. And that's what allowed us to be able to put together the system that we have to really blend the online and offline world together. And that's what we truly focus on. We are both six-figure income earners, and we are passionate about helping other people achieve their dreams.
So you may be asking, why is this different? You've seen lots of presentations before. Why is this different? Well, number one, what worked 6 months ago on social media isn't working today. In fact, what worked a month ago probably isn't working today because it's always changing, and you want to be on the leading edge. We are committed to always creating the next thing because we know in the social media space, if you aren't on top of it, then you're falling behind real fast and things won't be working right. Most network marketing teams and leaders keep doing what worked for them at the beginning, even when it's failing their team. And we are committed to not being like that. We want to really be on the leading edge so that our team wins, but also so that you win. We want to see the network marketing industry uplifted and people having success because it helps us all. We are the only network marketing team within our company with a complete online marketing system that doesn't require fancy tech or an ad budget.
All right, here. So guys, this training is going to be for you today. If one, you are posting on social media, but not getting results. All right. So if that is you, put no results in the comments for us, right? This is for you. If you understand that social media is the land of opportunity, it is, right? Like as, being a part of a company, it's a global company. Think about it. How else can you build a global organization without social media today? But with social media, you can connect everywhere and you find the right people. It's really just amazing what social media has done for this industry. What a game changer it is. It's also for you if you feel confused and sometimes overwhelmed about what to post. We hear it all the time from people. They're just like, well, I know I'm supposed to post. I know I'm supposed to kind of do this. I know I'm supposed to do that, but how do you do it, right? And do it in a way that's effective. And this is also for you if you are coachable and motivated and not afraid to try something new. Because so many times we come across people like, oh, I just don't know if I want to do that. Well, ask yourself, is what you're doing now working? Because if it's not, guess what? You probably need to change it. And we're here to show you today just how to do that.
Absolutely. So this is important right now because social media is changing quickly. You've got to stay on top of the trends or you will fall behind. Many of the strategies that worked previously just don't work anymore. And to be a relevant leader, right? You guys are all leaders here. You're leaders in the making. You must learn real skills and become a leader so that you can teach your team the same thing and not just become a follower.
Yeah. So guys, a little bit about how we got here, right? We used to do lots of challenge groups. We used to post pictures of our products, right? If you guys done this, just say guilty. We were guilty too.
Guilty.
Yeah, it's okay, guys. It's okay. We were guilty too. If you were doing those awkward reach outs to friends from high school, I know that was me. I literally went through every single person in my Facebook friends group and sent them a private, hey girl message. So yeah, we were guilty big time. If you are doing those join my team posts, right? Because here's the thing, all of the above worked to a point. Like it did. I got results. I made money from it. I got some things, but then it didn't. And then it started feeling weird and authentic and unauthentic. But here's the thing, now people they can see it coming a mile away, right? People know that it's coming because it's happened so much. And people have just become numb to it. So if you don't have something that stands out, I'm telling you, you're gonna blend in with the masses, and it's gonna keep you from moving forward.
It's so funny you say that, Trish, about the join my team post, because that was like my desperation post. Like by the end of the week, if I hadn't recruited someone, it's like, oh my gosh, I've got to do something, and I would post that post, but no one would ever respond anyway. But
and the best
move.
I know the best is when you're like, I just need one more person when you really need about 10. But you're hoping a whole bunch of people are be willing to help you out when you're in that moment of desperation.
Drop some hearts, guys. Hit some of those hearts if you're feeling this. So we had this light bulb moment. What we were doing was just not working anymore. We saw people online getting the results we wanted. It was like, I want what they want. So we decided to take matters into our own hands and learn the skills.
Right. So, guys, after lots of training, lots of mentorship, lots of investing in ourselves, honestly, in a couple of years of really, really learning these skills and then coaching people, we really had that aha moment on knowing what to do. And then I can tell you, with what we've put together, I'm going to ask you, how would it feel? Because this is what we get now. This is what happens. So, how would it feel to have your ideal prospect reach out to you from one single post, right? Like if you made this post and people actually reached out to you, right? How would that feel to you? But not even having someone reach out just because they're being nosy, having them reach out because they actually are really interested, right? So how would it feel to have little to no rejection because people are asking for what you have and truly want it, right? How would it feel to never have to chase people again? I can tell you that is amazing. An amazing feeling because I hated chasing people. And how would it feel? And this is a big one, guys, to have confidence when you show up on social media and do your business with purpose and passion, as opposed to just desperation, right? How would that feel?
Drop me a me in the comments, guys, if you've ever written a post and then you hesitated to post it because you were a little worried about what people might think of it. That's a confidence issue, and having confidence to post powerfully is what's going to make your posts day and night in terms of performance. So drop me a me. I know that was me in the past. Absolutely. So guys, make sure you stay to the end of this presentation because we have a special gift that we're going to give you. We have a worksheet to help you get clarity on who your prospect is, who your perfect prospect is, and you're going to understand why that's important as we work through this presentation.
So what we're going to cover today, guys, are 3 secrets, right? 3 secrets. And the first secret is, what is an avatar and why having one is so important, right? Secret number 2 is, what is a target market and why does this matter? And secret number 3, how to attract your avatar for your business.
So let's dive in. What is an avatar and why having one is important? When I first heard that term, I thought an avatar was like some little cartoon character, but it's not.
All right, so your avatar, guys, think about this. And this, I know for network marketers, is sometimes hard to imagine, but marketing to everyone is like marketing to no one, right? Not everyone is your prospect. Now, I know just from what we've learned on, for social media, but I know from being in network marketing that, I've heard, like, if you're in a skincare company, you've probably heard, well, if they've got skin, they're your prospect. No, they're not, right? Or if, hey, everybody needs health and wellness products. True point. Everyone does need them, but the bottom line is not everybody wants them, right? So marketing to everyone is marketing to no one. So we're going to help you, turn you into real marketers. We're going to give you some tips that are going to help you really understand what marketing is all about. So the important thing when having an avatar is delivering the right message in front of the right eyes, right? That's going to recruit more people. Because if you can get the right message in front of the right people, it'll get there at the right time for those people, right? So if you're going to have people reaching out to you, they're going to join, people join based on emotion. So we have to know what emotions to appeal to if you want people to join you. So when you're putting messages out to people, they basically need to be going, oh, me too, right? When they're reading your posts. And when you're speaking to your avatar, to your perfect prospect, that's exactly what's going to happen. So what this also does, when you know who this avatar is, it's going to allow you to be much clearer in your posts because you're talking to one person like a friend. Like if you were sitting down and having a really meaningful conversation with a friend who needed advice on something, that's how your avatar is going to kind of be, because you're going to be that person that really is connecting with them and saying the right things for them to go, oh, yeah, that makes sense. So hopefully that's connecting a little.
Think about it this way, guys. have you ever scrolled through social media and maybe saw an ad or someone's post and you just stopped and you looked at it and you went like, oh my gosh, that person, like, I feel like they know me. They're talking right to me. That's what you're getting at when you're talking to your avatar. So the avatar, it's defined. A prospect avatar or a buying persona is essentially a profile of the perfect customer, client, or recruit. It's one person. So you want to really dig down into what are all of the attributes of that perfect prospect. What are their habits? What are their interests? What are their challenges? What are their problems they're facing? What are the problems they face that you have a solution for? What are their aspirations? You basically have to know everything about them. And one of the things that, I did back when I was just coaching so many network marketers, I would say, go find a magazine, a picture of a person who you think looks like your avatar. Stick that person on your computer screen, and when you're writing and speaking, you're talking to them like they're a real person, like they're your friend.
So a good place to start, right, is what problem does my opportunity solve that they are searching for an answer to? And we're going to give you several ideas, but a simple Google search will help you uncover some of these ideas. But think about network marketing in general. What problem is it that you're going to solve for people? What problem do most network marketers have? And I know from coaching, the things that I would hear the most is, one, they ran out of people to talk to, or two, they struggled finding quality people who actually wanted to build a business, right? Those are two huge struggles for network marketers. So if you've got a way to solve those problems, like when you can share with them, right, how they can actually find more people who are interested, right? And not only find the people who are interested, but find people who actually want to build a business, because that's a big game changer. I know for me, before really learning how to use social media, I was going into groups and I was finding people, but they were more people who just wanted to make money. They weren't people who wanted to build a business. They weren't people who wanted to be a part of network marketing, right? They were just people who wanted to make money. The reason for that is I was getting exactly what I was asking for in my posts. Are you someone who's looking to make some money? Are you a go-getter? Now, granted, they didn't necessarily read all the things that I was writing about, but I also couldn't come out and say that it was network marketing, right? There were certain things you had to avoid, but I didn't know the right language to use to attract those people. So understanding what that problem is going to allow you to really understand the right language, the right tools, the right struggles, everything that they've got, so that you can speak to them in a more effective way.
And guys, this also works on the product side. So if you really just want to build a customer base, you want to ask yourself the same thing. Who is my ideal customer, and what problems do my products solve that they're seeking an answer to? So you can do it from either angle.
And just to add to that real quickly, what Ruth said there, that is absolutely true, but just know they're going to be two different people, right?
Absolutely.
The people who you're looking for business are going to have different pains and struggles and desires than someone who wants to use your products.
Exactly. And that's why you've got to get super specific. So getting deeper into the avatar, who specifically is it that you want to attract and help, right? What specific pains and struggles do they have that your opportunity or products will solve? Notice it's two separate things. What other struggles do they have in their lives, right? What's going on in their lives? Maybe someone's lost their job, or, maybe someone's suffering from some kind of trauma in their body. What are the specific pains and struggles? What are their desires? Physical, emotional, financial, relationships, right? What are their desires? What specific lingo or language does your avatar typically use? So if you're trying to attract entrepreneurial sort of other network marketers to join your team, then network marketing has very specific language we use that no one else does, like upline, downline, crossline, convention, comp plan, right? When people see these words, they'll know what you're talking about. You become relatable. If you're trying to attract a prospect for maybe a weight loss product, so it's a customer-based prospect, you may be using terms like belly fat and BMI and, starving on a diet and things like that, right? So knowing all these things about your avatar will give you endless ideas for content. Why? Because you're there to help them as a trusted advisor. You want to be known as the go-to person. When that person has a problem, that ideal prospect has a problem, you want them to think of you first as the solution provider.
Love that. So once your avatar has a virtual relationship with you, they will join based on your recommendations. So think about this, right? If Yelp is a perfect example, although it's really interesting on Yelp because we don't know these people at all, but somehow we trust their opinions, right, for a restaurant. But seriously, when you start putting out some connectors where when you're writing posts and people can go, oh, wow, me too, me too, me too, they're going to continue to see you. And what it's going to do is it's going to build some know, like, and trust, right? It's going to build that know, like, and trust that allows you to have that bit of a relationship, right? Because again, network marketing is all about relationship business. And to be honest, any business is truly about relationship business when you think about it. But they're going to want to join you based on your recommendations. They're going to see what it is that you have, and then they're going to want to know more about it.
So guys, if this is making sense to you, give us some love hearts. We always want to make sure that, we're making sense and it's resonating with you and it makes sense to you why you need to do this. So secret number 2 is, what is the target market and why does that matter? So the target market is different from your avatar. Your avatar is that one perfect prospect where you know everything about them. Your target market is the range of people in which you're going to find people with one or more of the attributes of your avatar. So think about it. If your avatar is that weight loss person, they're looking to lose weight, right? And they're a woman and they're 45 and you know everything about them. Well, your target market will be a range of people, maybe between 30 and 60, who are women who are experiencing one or more of the problems that you've identified.
So an example of a range, well, actually we've covered a little bit of this, but if you say your woman is 45 into fitness and wellness and wanting to take her health to the next level, you might find her in a range of people who follow maybe somebody like Jillian Michaels, right? She might not have every single attribute of your avatar, but she will have one or more of those. And therefore, parts of your posts are going to resonate with her and attract with her. So one of the other things that's so great about Facebook, and it's a whole nother training, we've done it before, but you can figure out where some of these people hang out on Facebook, right? So that you can be getting your content in front of them. And that's something that's super important because obviously you need to get the right eyes on it. But think about this, a group like that, it's going to be flooded with people who are probably going to fall into that range of where your avatar hangs out.
Secret number 3, how to attract your avatar for your business.
So the thing is, you're going to want to get results fast with your posts, right? And so we want to share with you how to do that. And once you start posting in your prospect's language, not only will it grab their attention, but it's also going to start getting them into action. And what's going to happen is through different types of posts, and again, that's actually an entirely different training, but with different types of posts and things like that, you're going to get people who start to engage a lot more with your content. They're going to start commenting on your stuff. They may start liking your stuff. They may personally reach out to you, but it's going to start getting them into action with everything that you're putting out there.
So how to get no results. And we've done all these things, so we know it firsthand. So drop us some hearts, guys, if you've ever done any of these things. Shared your website link on social media, thinking that someone's going to click on it and buy, join. Share your company name on social media. Trish, I remember years ago, my cover photo on Facebook was the name of my network marketing company.
Mine too.
Using product pictures all over social media. You know, I see a lot of that happening, not only on Facebook, but on Instagram. People just posting pictures and pictures and pictures of their products, thinking that people are going to get excited and buy. And then they wonder why it's not working. Using stock photos. So stock photos, you know, they can be great for ads, but people want to get to know you on social media, not a stock photo. They want to get to know, like, and trust you, because it's you they're going to join. It's you they're going to buy from. And they'll never get to know, like, and trust you if you're only using stock photos. They have to see the real you, the authentic you. Asking people flat out for the sale on social media, just like I did. My desperation post of, I'm looking for five great people to join my team this week so I can mentor them. It's like, yeah, no.
Oh gosh.
Unwilling to be real and vulnerable, service level, right? So an example is, this product's really working for me. Buy it here to reduce anxiety, lose weight, and sleep better, with a website link. That's not going to work. Sharing your story about your struggle with weight and how it made you feel. And maybe you felt, you know, insecure in your clothes and you didn't feel good anymore. And then you tried something and you felt better. That whole story is what's going to sell your products.
So guys, if any of this is resonating with you, drop a me too below. All right. Drop us a me too. All right. So first, you must understand and decide, right? This is important, because before you start posting, before you really start doing stuff on social media, you got to decide which perfect prospect are you posting for, right? Are you posting for your business, or are you for a team builder with you, or are you looking for just some customers? Again, this is important because the message that you get out, it needs to be consistent. If you just keep flip-flopping all the time, it's going to be really hard. There are ways to tie them together, but at the same time, you've got to decide who it is you're posting for so that you can really be clear with that.
We're getting lots of me too's, Trish. We've all been there, guys. Totally. So then you have to ask yourself, what language do they speak? And I'm not talking German or English or French. I'm talking about, what are the typical words or language patterns do your prospects typically use? Because those are the words that you're going to want to use in your posts, in your videos, in your stories, because it's going to make you relatable and understandable, right? So in, the example we gave before, if you want to attract other network marketers, you're going to use network marketing lingo. If you want to attract product users for weight loss, you're going to use weight loss lingo that's found in the industry. So always ask yourself, what are the typical language patterns and words that your prospect uses?
And another thing too, to go along with that, the reason it's so important is not only for marketing purposes to really be able to attract the right person and to be able to get their attention, but also to meet the social media guidelines. So there's really more than one reason for that as well. Marketing obviously being number one, but two, making sure you're meeting the guidelines. So what problems do you solve for your prospect? All right. I know we keep saying this, but just be thinking about this and make a list for business, make a list for products. The key is to get specific, and we're going to go through a couple of different scenarios with you guys right now specifically to help you out. So hope you have a pen and paper ready.
Okay, so if it's a business prospect, so someone that you want to attract who you want to join your team, like that business builder, that go-getter, that dream team person, right? Not a product user, okay? You're going to think about network marketers. Cubicle slaves is a really good term, right? Stay-at-home moms. So those are really great business prospects. People looking to retire, people looking to pay off debt, people looking for a travel fund, people looking for community, people looking to learn new skills. Those are all really great business prospects. But in each one, you could ask yourself, what are the typical struggles that that person deals with? What are the typical language patterns that they deal with? And I'm going to give you an example. I'm not going to do them all. But let's say cubicle slaves. What do they struggle with? The commute, finding daycare, mom guilt, right? Being stressed out, feeling like they're going to have to work forever, right? Having a boss they don't like. So you're going to make a list for each one of these of all of the typical language, the typical struggles, the typical desires that that person has. The desires for a cubicle slave is maybe time freedom, financial freedom, being able to stay home with kids. So you want to look at each one of these business prospects, pick one as your primary avatar person, and then start speaking the language that that person would speak.
So for network marketers, all right, here are some keywords for network marketers. And you guys may be thinking of some others too, but here are some key ones I know that almost everybody will know. Upline, downline, convention, list of 100, right? How many of you heard? Go make that list of 100.
Guys on that list of 100, if you heard that.
Three-way calls, three-way Zooms, comp plan, recruiting, sponsoring, team building, residual income, car bonus, trip incentive, bugging friends and family, and of course, sending those hey girl messages we are all so aware of. And I got to tell you a funny story. Yesterday, oh my gosh, yesterday I was up early. I was doing some stuff for Ruth and I, and I got a whole bunch of messages from LinkedIn. It just happened to pop up. Well, I haven't even been on LinkedIn in a while, and I was like, let me go over there. Let me see what this person had to say. So in LinkedIn now, you actually can leave voice text just like you can in Messenger or anything else. I didn't know that. Anyway, I get a voice text from this gal telling me all about her opportunity. So basically it was a hey girl message, but in a voice text now instead of a written one, and asking me that if I want, if I'm interested, let me know. She'll give me a link, blah, blah, blah. So I left her a voice message back. I'm like, all right, I'm going to have fun with this. So I thanked her and I said, hey, so-and-so, thank you so much for reaching out. I really appreciate it. So however, I just want to let you know, I'm actually a top leader at my company. Already have a large organization. I appreciate you reaching out, but I won't be needing your assistance. But also, if you're looking for a better way, I figured why not? If you're looking for a better way to prospect, let me know. I'd be happy to share a free group I have. She immediately spammed me back her link. So then I messaged her back and I said, well, apparently you never listened to my message. And then she immediately writes back and says, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't get it to play, really. And just ignore it. So I just had to laugh because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, first of all, thank goodness we don't build that way anymore. But second of all, like, people are just so quick to just copy, paste, boom, be done without taking 2 seconds to even develop any kind of relationship with anybody. Just crazy.
Absolutely. And so funny, Trish, I got a hey girl message this morning. I asked a question back to the lady and she copy pasted a message. And I said, this is great, but you didn't answer my question.
They're not even looking.
I know. But guys, if this is you and you're doing that, that's why we're here. We're here to help you. And maybe you don't know any better. Maybe you don't know a different way. Maybe this is the way you're being taught to do things. And it always breaks my heart to get a hey girl message. I know that person's struggling, right? Because it doesn't work. It doesn't work well.
And
so
don't feel. Oh, sorry. I was just saying, we know they're probably trying to send at least 100 of them to hit their numbers for the day.
Exactly. So I covered the cubicle slaves before. How about stay-at-home moms? Contribute financially, have own money, scheduled play dates, feeling an imbalance with household duties, resentment of spouse, valuable time with kids, not missing out on life. Those are all terms that stay-at-home moms use.
So guys, if you're relating to any of this, drop us a relate, okay? Drop us a relate. So you might be asking yourself, why does all this matter, right? Being like, wow, it's a lot of terminology. You know what I'm doing. It's easy. Maybe I'm not quite getting the result, but it's easy. But ask yourself, how long are you willing to do all that and not get a result, right? So the reason this matters is when you can speak your prospect's language, they're going to take notice. If you could increase your ratios, right? If you could increase your results for probably working less than you're currently working, wouldn't it be worth it to learn a new skill set to do that, right? So when you're doing this, you're going to be more relatable. You're going to understand, where they are or where they've been in their shoes, right? Because when you learn how to post the right way, people are like, oh my gosh, because when you know this, because you've gone through it. So for instance, if you're someone who's been listening to your upline, who's been telling you to do those hey girl messages, you can post about that, right? Because you know that one, it's going to relate to other people, and you know how much you hate doing it. So again, it's going to allow you to have something to become very relatable to with other people. Again, when you can speak your prospect's language in your posts and they can immediately start to feel connected with you, they're going to be reaching out to you. You're going to be able to get more people who actually are attracted to your post and who are going to comment with your post or just interact with your post in some way. And the other thing is, it's going to allow you to give value and help solve their problems with helpful content. And for any of you, who've really been in this industry, you know that that's what this is all about. It's about learning the right way to do it to help get results, but also give value and help more people get those same results. And when you can do this, that's exactly what's going to happen.
So when speaking with your prospects, keep it going, right? So here are some other things you can think about when you're talking with your prospects, whether it's Zoom or live. Mirror and match makes you more relatable and familiar. So give me some hearts, drop some of those hearts, guys, if you've heard the term mirror and match, because it's really, really important. When you mirror and match, people feel like you know them and they know you. So you're going to want to think about tone of voice, right? You're going to think about the words we used. We already talked a lot about words. You're going to think about body language, right? If people are leaning in, lean in, right? And you're going to match that body language. Mannerisms are huge. If you can be aware enough to match someone's mannerisms, they're like, it's so subconscious. They're going to go, oh my gosh, this person, I feel like I know this person. And it could be simple things like pushing your hair behind your ears, right? Any kind of mannerism that you can match, your prospect is going to feel more connected with you. Volume. So if your prospect speaks really quietly, then you should speak quietly, not like a big lion, right? Because you're going to scare them and they're going to feel unrelatable. Volume is right there, okay? Volume, speed of speech. That's hard to say. So if your prospect speaks like 1,000 miles an hour, then speed up your speech. Or if they're really, really slow, then slow down. And facial expressions, right? If your prospect is smiling, smile more. If your prospect looks really like the serious type, like that analytical type that they got to look at everything before they make a decision, then you should have a facial expression that look like an accountant.
Oh, so many things. Guys, if they lean in, you lean in, right? There's so many different things that you can mirror and match. So if you guys have heard that before, drop us an M&M. Just drop us an M&M. So have you guys liked this training today, right? I'm just asking here, if you guys have liked this training today, drop us a yes. All right, drop us a yes. And if you want more training like this, right? Because this is just a snapshot of how we train our network marketing team, right? It's just a snapshot of what we do. And with what we train our team in the last 8 months, it has led to more than 100 rank advancements. In fact, I honestly just stopped counting because I knew it was well over 100. And why is this important? Well, first of all, it means the people on our team who follow our training are winning, right? It means they're winning. So not only, have Ruth and I really advanced and done very well, but our team has advanced and done well. And that's what it's all about, right? It's all about everybody winning. And so what we teach works. It's cutting edge social marketing. And most teams don't teach this. Like, they just don't. In fact, I was speaking to somebody yesterday who's the head of a marketing in a network marketing company. And she was asking what we do, and I was sharing with her, and she's like, wow, that's a really interesting concept. And well, one, it is an interesting concept, but two, it works, right? But the reason that she replied like that is because not everybody's doing it. In fact, the majority of the people are not doing it, which is why so many people are struggling, right? So you may be asking yourself, well, how do you have all this knowledge? Well, there's a couple of reasons. First, we did a lot of high-level training ourselves. We went through 2 years of a very high-level training program where we invested highly into ourselves, and we really learned and implemented things. But also, because we have coached well over 3,000 network marketers, we learned how to take that marketing aspect that we learned and how to blend it so that we could start solving those problems and really get something where you can find people online and then plug them into a duplicatable system. And so because we know the struggles that people have, because we know those things, we were able to really sit back and analyze and figure out what to do to put together a system that's going to allow people to get better results, right? So this isn't something that happened overnight. This took, like I said, a couple of years of learning, but it also took months of us really strategizing and putting things together before we ever launched this with our network marketing business. And so it just makes a huge difference, guys.
So imagine, guys, how it would feel to use Facebook and Instagram to attract the right people for your product and business. Finally have the time and money to enjoy life. I mean, isn't that why we all got started in this industry anyway? Never need to spam your friends and family again, so you don't have to feel weird about what you're putting on social media. Create a 5-figure monthly income in a year and change your financial future forever. Give me some hearts, guys, if that would feel good to you. I know it felt good for me.
Yeah. So guys, ask yourself, are you ready to create your own Rockstar brand, right? How many of you would love to create a Rockstar brand? Because Ruth and I have put together a 5-day training series just for you, okay? We're going to show you what we're going to be covering.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. So we're launching it this coming Monday, the 18th. And day one is all about personal branding. So this is workshop style, guys. So we are going to be working with you hand in hand so that you really nail down your personal brand with clarity. You're going to learn who your best prospects are online, where to find them, how to attract them to you and your brand. You're going to know exactly why it's so important to attract the right people to your business by targeting in your messaging. And if you get this wrong, and it happened to me years ago. You do all these posts, you do all this work, and you don't see results, right? So we're going to change that on day one. Learn the one thing you must avoid doing if you want to make sure you never alienate your audience. And you might be doing this right now and not even knowing it. It's a fun but powerful exercise to get to know your perfect prospect, their desires, their needs, their reasons they'll buy from you. And we're going to help you do that on day one.
Day two, we are going to show you the best ways to grow your business now, right? With what's working now on Facebook. So many people are confused on where to get started. They don't know, is it a profile, your personal profile? Is it a business page? Is it groups? Is it stories? This is where we're really going to show you everything that we know. We're going to show you the recent changes for algorithms, why you're going to do certain things on Facebook, and how to put all of that together so that you can really have clarity on where to start building your business on Facebook so that you can be beating those algorithms, but also being staying ahead of the curve with it.
Day 3, we're going to teach you the best way to grow right now on Instagram. And basically, it can be confusing, right? If you drop me a 1 in the comments, if any of you are on Instagram trying to grow your business now, it can be confusing because there's posts, there's stories, there's reels, there's Instagram TV. You can connect it to TikTok. It's like a lot of stuff, right? So we're going to be showing you exactly the process that we use to recruit new reps from Instagram.
Oops, it didn't advance. There we go. And then on day 4, we're going to actually show you how to create posts. We're going to be teaching you how to do this, right? And not just any posts, but posts that attract and get engagement. All right. So one thing that social media platforms love is interaction and engagement. And we just know that these platforms are all about the user experience. So anything that helps promote knowledge and engagement is going to show up a lot more in that algorithm. So we're going to really show you how to do it, what to post, when to post, so that you can be getting that maximum engagement. In addition, we're going to be giving you some done-for-you posts with swipe copy to actually get started with as well.
And hang on, guys. Hang on to your seats because day 5 is really exciting. In day 5, we're going to show you how our team duplication system works. It's very, very unique. And we're going to walk you through behind the scenes look at our team system that has created such massive success for our team in such a short time. And we're going to show you the power of groups, how to fill your group with quality prospects, how to nurture those prospects into paying customers and team members, how to teach your team to duplicate the process so that they have success too. And for those of you who are in network marketing, you never achieve high ranks unless you have a team achieving as well. And that's what this team's duplication system does. So day 5 is going to be a really, really special training.
And actually, Ruth, can we go back to that for just 1 second? Or day 5 there, I just want to add, guys, just like Ruth said, you don't get a big organization, or you don't get these high ranks without a big organization, and you have to have duplication to have this happen. But I just want to share with you, in just under 8 months, Ruth and I were able to hit top leadership ranks of our company, but in addition, had over 100 rank advancements in our team and added over 1,000 new people. Now, I wanted to share with you, how would that feel for you? First of all, I want you to ask yourself that. But I want to tell you too, we had top leaders even in our company who were blown away with what we were able to do because they've always built more traditionally. Now, mind you, they're incredible. They're multiple 7-figure earners. They're absolutely incredible. But they had never seen anybody do it using social media before. So when we first kind of came with this concept, they were like, oh, this sounds good. They were supportive. They were really nice. But I can tell you, they were blown away with it and even said to us, like, we knew you guys would get results. We had no idea. We thought it would be gradual. And then all of a sudden you guys were like a stick of dynamite. Now I'm sharing that with you, not as a bragging point, but how would that feel for you to have that in your business? Because I can tell you, it's been an incredible journey. And the people on our team, we have found some of the best people that you could ever even imagine to work with who actually want to build a business too. So it's so different than how it used to be. Because Ruth, remember when we used to drag people along with us? Like, we're not doing that anymore. Oops, where did Ruth go? I think she lost internet. So hopefully, guys, I am still here with you. Drop in if you guys are still seeing me live, please. If you are dropping in, because Ruth should be dialing back in, say yes if you're still seeing me, guys. Because I'm not sure if I lost internet or what happened. Can someone drop me a yes that you're still seeing me, if you're still seeing this? Yes. Okay, perfect, Dawn. Perfect. All right. Well, hold on, because I'm going to share my screen real quickly. while we wait for Ruth to hop back on. Bear with me 1 second. I'll wrap this up for you guys. What is happening here? Okay, guys, we are having some technical difficulties. Just hold on for 1 second, please. And all right. This is so crazy. Hold on, guys. You can see me, not Ruth. Okay, perfect. Yes, I got Ruth. Yes. Here she comes, guys, because we have a little more information we want to give to you. So hold on just a second. I am not sure what happened. All right. All right, I think she lost her internet is what happened. All right, so let me just get back down here to where we were, guys. All right. So here's the information about our training. So this is going to be next week. It's going to be starting on Monday, the 18th. We're going to be doing this at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern in a private pop-up group, okay? If you can't attend live, it's okay. It's going to be recorded, and you're going to have the opportunity to ask questions and get guidance from us personally through this training. The 5-day workshop is just $47, right? You may be asking yourself, why such a low amount? Well, we offer years of knowledge, but we have also noticed that when something is free, people just don't take it seriously. I think I've got Ruth back. And maybe just make sure, guys, 1 second. See if I need to add her.
I'm back.
You're back. Oh, yay. So I was just going over this. All right. So we offer years of experience, and we know that when something is free, people just don't take it seriously. So we want people to have a little skin in the game. And because we know when you do that, you're going to be more likely to plug in. You're going to be more likely to do the work, which is going to allow you to have more success. And that's what we want for you guys, is to have success.
So guys, if you're still not sure where to start, then comment strategy below in the comments, and one of our team members will get back to you to book a 15-minute clarity session for free to see if this 5-day workshop is something that really will help you move your business forward. So just comment strategy below, and one of our team members will reach out to you. Now, if you see the value in this and you are ready to get started, then absolutely drop us a start in the comments, and we will get back to you. We'll get you the link to get you going, and give you some resources to get you started. So let us know in the comments where you're at. If you're a little bit shy about leaving comments, then send us a private message, and we'll be happy to get you some more info.
And just to be clear, guys, because we lost technology here, if you are ready to get started with that 5-day training, drop us a start. We will get that link to you. We want you to go ahead, get registered ASAP. Go ahead, share that link with your team if you like, or if you've got friends, whichever. Now, mind you, this is for people who are not on our team, okay? So if you're on our team, you guys know you already get this training. But if you are not on our team, and you're in either another company, or maybe you're even in the same company, but you don't have the pleasure to get to work with us, and we don't have the pleasure of working with you, this is our way that we can be working together a little bit. So drop us a start for the 5-day. And if you, again, just aren't quite sure, drop us a strategy or reach out to us personally if you are looking for a little bit different direction. So I appreciate you guys hanging on even through our technical difficulty. Ruth, when you left, it like disconnected my slides, everything. Like everything. Oh, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either. StreamYard kicked me out, but I got back.
So, well, thank you so much, guys. We so appreciate you and appreciate you joining in today. And we look forward to seeing so many of you on Monday. So drop us a start. We'll get that link to you, and we will see you guys next week. Have an amazing day and an amazing weekend.
Bye for now.